takes genuine interest in your welfare. Let's go to 20. For everyone looks out for his own interest, not those of Jesus Christ. Continue. But you know that Timothy has proved himself, because as a son with his father, he has served with me in the work of the gospel. Now, this is the testimony of Paul about Timothy. Now, Paul mentioned the names of 23 people in the book of Romans. Could it be that Paul is saying that among the 23 people, there is no one like Timothy? Because Timothy was a servant. Could our pastor point out to you and say, you see, among all my deacons, there is no one like this one? Could pastor point out to a member and say, you know what, among all my members, there is no one like this one? Because Timothy served the Lord. Ladies and gentlemen, you see, for us to walk in the anointing of the Spirit, for us to flow in certain dimension, the place of service can never be taken out. We are doing the prayer, we are doing the fasting, we are doing the holy life, but the place of service can never be taken out. Check the Bible. Anybody that God used, they were servants. Moses served Jethro for 40 years before God called him. Joshua served Moses and served the Lord before the Lord called him and anointed him. Can we talk about David? He served his father's throne, served Saul before the Lord called him. Ladies and gentlemen, can I announce to you this morning that as we are waiting for the power of God, as we want to experience a proof of the Spirit, I want to submit to you that without a place of service, we cannot get there. Without a place of servitude, we cannot get there. I read the scripture over and over again, and I was wondering why God could bypass Eli the high priest, to bypass the king and give such a wicked message to a 12-year-old boy. But I could agree with Peter in Acts chapter 10 verse 24 when he said that of a truth, God is not a respecter of persons, but in every city and every community, they that have proven himself worthy, God will show himself strong. I pray in the name of Jesus that the spirit of servanthood will fall upon us. Nobody was serving, but nobody saw it. Someone said at the time where God wasn't speaking. He served at the time where the land of Israel was full of chaos. He served at the time where they were not hearing the voice of God. Nobody was there to watch him. Nobody was there to commend him. But someone kept on serving the Lord. He served the Lord with his heart. He served the Lord with his soul. He served the Lord with his body. He served the man of God. This morning, may I announce to you that maybe no one is watching. You are the very person that is following. You are serving God with your heart. You are serving God with your money. You are serving God with everything you do. But no one is saying, this morning may I announce to you that something is about to happen to you. The God that sees in secret, the God that sees in secret will reward you accordingly. Service. There are certain things that falls on us automatically when we are at the place of service. Young man, please come. Please bring your water. Now, I want you to look at, watch me carefully. No, I want you to stand here with all humility. They can fetch me. Can I? So I want you to watch me. There are certain things that falls on us automatically when we are at the place of service. I want you to behave as if you are cleaning. Don't clean, but just. This is Samuel 7:8. Now, anything that goes for what day? What do you see? Anything that falls on Eli, anything that falls on me, automatically falls on him. He did not ask for it. He did not request for it. He was busy serving. May I encourage those who are serving, the elders, the presiding elders, who are serving God with everything within. May I encourage you this morning that the God that sees in secret, the God that sees in secret will reward you. To those who are playing, who are serving God with their talent, who are serving God with their money, the God that sees in secret will automatically reward you. Samuel, God raised him as a prophet. That Bible said that none of his words fell to the ground. All because he was constantly at the feet of Eli 7. Not only do God uses the Christian who is ready to serve, but also God uses the Christian who demonstrates readiness to listen to his voice. That is point 2. And all this thing, I'm in the text. I'm still in the text. This is evident in verse 8 to 14. Eli taught Samuel the right way to respond. Speak, Lord, for your servant listens. The term Lord here is Jehovah. Thus, he taught Samuel that it was the God of their fathers who was speaking to him. To say that your servant is listening is to say that your servant is hearing to obey. And to put it into practice, what you will communicate to him. The Christian that God uses demonstrate readiness to listen to the Lord's voice by being obedient to godly counsel. This is also evident in 8 to 9. The 3 successive calls addressed to the boy convinced Eli that God was calling the boy. And he therefore exhorted the child to give a reverential attention to the message. Samuel obeyed the godly counsel of Eli, went back to his sleeping place, and waited for the voice to come again. Samuel's absolute obedience to Eli refused the obedient will of the 12-year-old boy. He heard the message from the Lord and learned what God planned to do. This was certainly a weightier message to be given to a small old boy. But when God does not find an adult vessel, he uses a child. He uses a child. The Christian, God used demonstrate readiness to listen to his voice by giving the Lord his total attention. To pay attention is to be mentally focused. Give serious consideration or full concentration to someone or something. This time, God called the boy's name twice. It seems to me that the repetition of the name was intended to arrest the boy's attention.